Mishmisha gave birth to 2 cubs. But one of them was white. It turned out to be a rare white lion. In the local area, the white lion is revered as the embodiment of the divine. His birth is a symbol of good luck, but in the cruel nature, a conspicuous latch is more likely to reveal itself, become the target of the enemy. Fortunately, he has his mother by his side to protect him. Little White is blind and his name is Thor. He was very naughty. I enjoy exploring this colorful world. Every time, mothers will call them back to prevent them from being in danger. The lioness needs to be out hunting at any time. Then he will have the cubs hide in the house. However, at night, the mischievous lion cub is attracted by a frog. Into the depths of the dangerous jungle, they broke into a domain of the venomous cobra. Cobra doesn't hesitate. Attacked the cub. Thor's brother was shot. There was no breathing. Looking at my brother, who was lying motionless in the grass, Thor fled in a panic. When her mother, who had returned from hunting, found the bad news. Total heartbreak. 2 children, 1 dead. A missing person. He roared angrily at the sky. A downpour drenched the grieving mother. But it also masks the scent of Thor. The sand hunted Thor all night, but still no trace. No mother's protection. This lion cub is in great danger. Soon he was found by a hunting dog, with Thor. Quickly climb up a nearby dead tree. And he got away with it. Until evening. He cried out anxiously to his mother. But once again, dangerous hunting dogs. They were surrounded by trees, and didn't listen to the cries. Want to kill a lion cub? In a pinch. A young black man came here, to drive away the hounds. Save Thor's life. Wait until morning. The lioness has finally found her cub. Thor happily rushed into his mother's arms. For Thor's safety, Misha chose to bring him back to the pride. But for the pride, Snow White Thor is like an ugly duckling, often bullied by other cubs. Fortunately, his father didn't dislike him. Always give Thor special care. That's all. He had a fairly happy childhood, and grew up to become a handsome boy. However, with the arrival of 2 stray male lions, the peaceful life of lions is about to be disrupted. 2 stray male lions directly attacked the pride. To protect the future of the pride, Thor's father bravely resisted the 2 male lions. But this year, cartoons are way past their peak. So he was easily driven off the throne by the invaders. The new king's ascension to the throne will be accompanied by bloody slaughter. All the kindergarten teachers were kicked out of the pride. Thor is no exception. I didn't even have time to say goodbye to my mother. Cousins who were expelled with Thor formed an alliance. Thor also wants to join, but was ruthlessly rejected, because he is an outlier in the eyes of other persimmons. Without the help of lions and brothers, Thor's wandering path will be difficult. When night falls, weak Thor's eyes, there's just fear and insecurity. He came to the river to drink, but a pair of evil eyes locked it quickly. The crocodile launched a direct attack. Thor, who reacted quickly, turned and fled, panicked and fell into the river. Fortunately, swimming at full speed, he finally escaped the claws of the claws. To fill the stomach, Thor has started to despair. However, whether it is a porcupine, pig, giraffe or elephant, it's all very difficult for him. Just as he was about to run out of ammunition, a new alliance is born. A young male lion came into his sight. Like yourself, he also lived a lonely nomadic life. Seeing long-lost compatriots, Thor was very happy. So he tried to establish a friendship with the lion, but was rejected. Because male lions are like Thor's cousins, treating Thor as an outlier. On this day, the lion killed an antelope, lying on the ground and eating. This makes Thor hiding on the side. I'm about to draw. So when the lion went to the river to drink, stealthily walking towards the prey, and wolfed down his food, the lion who discovered the rabbit and rushed at him in rage. But surprisingly, he didn't attack Thor. Maybe he's on this little lion. I saw myself. After all, life in the wild can be very dangerous. Having a partner might be a good choice. That's all. The lion became Thor's sworn brother. They enjoyed the delicious meal together. In the days to come, the male lions will face the brutality of nature together. However, in the wild, you never know when danger will come. And then a few days later, one night, lightning sets the dry forest ablaze. A fire engulfed the grassland. The flames engulfed everything. Smoke blankets the earth. The lions are trapped. As the fire lions spread, the situation of the two lions becomes increasingly dangerous. With Big Brother decisively jumped into the cave next to it. But young Thor is not as good as his big brother. He can never jump into this cave. The fire is getting closer. Thor is doomed. The next day, the smoke cleared. Everything was calm again. The eldest brother came out of the cave in search of his brother. There was scorched earth. Thor may have died in the fire. And just then, a white one appeared in a small cave on one side. The figure to have successfully escaped this disaster, this fire, will witness the rebirth of a generation of lion kings. But the road to becoming king was not smooth sailing. So one night, Big Brother found a treasure hunt. The daring brothers broke into the farmer's backyard, ransacked the chicken coop, and waited for the hens. They enjoyed a lunch, but it would also lead to terrible disaster. Farmers who suffered heavy losses made a trap for the lion. The two brothers at this moment did not know a disaster awaits them. Wait until night. The brothers repeated their old trick. Sneaking into the farmer's house, the big brother randomly fell into the farmer's trap. The farmer shot Thor. Fortunately, it didn't hit Thor and was scared away, but Big Brother was not so lucky. Only the second shot was heard. Thor, who was running, stopped. This is the second life and death parting he has experienced. His eyes twinkled with sadness. In the days to come, he can only rely on himself. Living alone can be very hard. Not only to hunt alone, you have to fight against all kinds of enemies. Fortunately, Thor is now strong enough. Even the most cunning hound, not his opponent. As time goes by, Thor has turned into a mighty adult male lion and can come and go hunting big game with ease. At this time, he will return to the pride where he was born, defeat the invaders and regain their homeland. His opponent was a strong male lion. But Thor was not afraid. He growled at the enemy in front of him. The other party showed no signs of weakness. A battle for the throne begins. Two male lions biting with fangs and claws, defending the dignity of the lion. Finally, Hall succeeded in defeating the invaders, recaptured their homeland. A year later, Thor has established his own pride and gave birth to a cub. One of them had a son who was the same color as his own. The blood of the white lion flows through his body. The future will inherit its own courage and strength. And finally, Thor reached the summit of power, overlooking its vast territory. The rising sun in the distance seems to symbolize hope. Well, the content of this issue is shared here. Friends who like it, remember to like it and follow it. I am Ji Yong. See you next time for more exciting content.